What's up, guys? I bring to you another video, and this time it is on the Friday the 13th, the final chapter Jason Voorhees figure. Now I am really excited for this figure because, and especially since I've been playing the new game, Friday the 13th, the game. But I've always been a big Freddy Krueger and Jason fan, and I missed out on the 3D version that came out last year. I missed out on that one, so it was funny. I went into Toys R Us and it was, they just stocked up on them, and so as soon as I saw that, I had to grab it. And oh my gosh, I'm excited. So what better way to share my excitement than with a review? So anyway, here's the front of the box. Of course, we got the classic Jason hockey mask with the knife going through the eye hole, and then we got the blood splatter on the right here. Then we got the side. See that? And then we got the back, which is cool. We got some photoshops of Jason doing what he does best. So if you guys want to take a minute to read the description, pause it. So here it is opened up, and as you can see, we have another screenshot of Jason, him holding his axe, and then we have all the accessories that come with him. We have of course the classic bloody machete, the axe. Then we have a bone saw. We have another interchangeable head. We have a knife. Well, we get two knives, and then we have the corkscrew. We have an extra hand, and then we have the Pamela Voorhees Tombstone, which is really awesome that they included that. But Neca is always awesome with these ultimate figures, giving us all these different accessories. NECA, they're awesome with what they do because they know that people like to display their figures and put them with different screenshots. So of course they give us all these different accessories so that we're able to do that, which is awesome by them. So let's get this opened up and check it out. So out of the box, I was messing around with him a little bit, and this guy is freaking awesome. This has got to be my favorite Jason figure. And geez, as you can see, just look at the details that are on him. If I can get better lighting on that. There we go. Just the details on him, how they made him, and just the sculpt and everything. It's really awesome. They even gave him the long nasty fingernails. You can see that. And then they did an awesome job on the machete. And again, with these figures, if you can get the right lighting on him, it really looks like it looks like just a screenshot from the movie. This figure is just awesome. So the hockey mask comes off, and then we're exposed to this ugly mug. You can see that. Just the way and then they even made a cut in his head, so that way. Get in there. You're able to get that scene when he gets the butcher's knife stabbed in his head. And the cut is even in the hockey mask too. And it's cool that they included the holes, so that way you can see his eyes. You can see his eyes in there. Well, it's supposed to be dark when Those eye sockets are supposed to be dark when he comes after you, but I mean, as you saw, I mean, it's got the holes, which is awesome. But the way they sculpted this mask is really awesome. And the bottom of his pants. So let's go over some of the accessories. I'm just over here just marveling in this figure. It's so awesome. So anyways, we got the bone saw. See that? Of course it's got the blood splatter. Can't have a Jason figure without blood splatter. However, the axe does not. Which is not, of course it's not a big deal. I mean, you just sprinkle some red paint on there. And then we have the corkscrew. For anyone who hasn't seen the final chapter of Friday the 13th, you'll know what this corkscrew. Jason picks it up and then he stabs it. I believe it was into the guy's eye, and it was just one of those gruesome scenes. And of course, got the knife, just a kitchen knife. And then we have the butcher's knife. And then we have the other interchangeable head. Okay, I think this is the one. Yeah, I was looking at it. This is the one where you can recreate that scene. Yeah, there it goes. That's cool. And it's cool that they gave us two different masks. This one has more of the red. I'll show you guys the difference. Yeah, this one has the red chevrons right here. And this one has the gray. That's awesome that they gave us that. Really, really awesome. You know, as I said, I missed out on the 3D version that came out with Jason Voorhees last year, but I'm glad that I missed out on that one and I picked this one up because in my opinion, this one, it's a little bit better. Just the sculpt and all the different accessories. Let's get into the articulation. So, you can look up. About that much. Look down. Side to side. His arms can go up that much. They could go up more if you want them to. But I don't want to, like I've said in other videos, I don't want to force the figures because, you know, that I don't want to break them. It's got a waist swivel. Look down like that. Kick that much. And then his arm is on this 90-degree angle. And then, of course, his knee can bend that much. But overall, I mean, you know, Jason, he's not one to run. You know, he's got the slow, menacing walk, the terrifying walk that comes after you, and also the the teleportation, as we've seen in the Friday the 13th game, where 1 minute you're running for your life and then the next minute Jason is right in front of you, grabbing you, about to mess you up really bad. Anyone who hasn't played that game, you gotta try it. That game is so awesome, playing as Jason or playing as one of the counselors. But anyways, back to the figure. That will pretty much about do it. If you see this figure in stores, pick him up, because that 3D version of Jason, I never got a chance to see him anywhere. I mean, he might have been at my Toys R Us for 1 day, and then that was it. So I think the same is going to be with this guy, because I went to the Toys R Us and they had 4 of them, so they just stocked him. So I know that they're not going to have him there much longer. And just like with any NECA Predator alien, you know, once they're gone, and then you're going to end up having to pay scalper prices, which, I mean, nobody wants to frickin' pay like $100 when you can just pay, for this guy, $25, and he's well worth it. So pick him up if you see him. Oh, and then I almost forgot the Tombstone of Pamela Voorhees. This Tombstone is sculpted really nice, and it's got a little bit of weight to it. And it's cool, how they did it. So you see the dirt marks right here, as it just came from out of the ground, and it looks like stone. It looks really nice. The wording is sculpted on here. And let's do some comparisons. So as you can see, side by side, he's with this other Jason that I picked up a while back, and they kind of look the same in a way, except for some minor differences. You know, this Jason is wearing the work gloves, and then he's got the utility belt. And then of course they got different heads. I'll show you this one. And then of course this Jason basically, which one was this one? I think it was from 5 that this Jason is from, where he comes out of the ground and he gets part of that fence, and then he stabs that guy. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that's where this Jason came from. But that's why he's all like decayed looking. He looks like a zombie. And this Jason, he's just, you know, he's got something wrong. Well, obviously he's got something wrong with him. But yeah, these are the only 2 Jasons that I have, and I'm happy that I got them. We get the other figure, which is really iconic. Of course, Freddy Krueger. So there we have it, Freddy and Jason. 2 awesome figures. And that will about do it for the review. I will see you guys in the next video. If you haven't already, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you guys later.